MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's on a nice little 7-game hit streak, so I'm looking forward to see if he can extend it to 8.
Tim Wills gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Number 3 will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, heading for second now.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is.
Connor Ortiz will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Hard hit ball to second.
Dig, run it out.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ramon Flores gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
This is pulled into right. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Right here. Find the ball.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly. Number 3 steps in now.
Now batting, number 3.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Nobody down here.
Leading off the inning, Todd Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first. Number 3 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Connor Ortiz. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second. Ramon Flores steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Runner.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Angelo Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, nobody wait.
Oh, a diving stop. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Number 3 stands in.
Leading off for the Shuckers, first baseman, number 3.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Connor Ortiz will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside...
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Sharks. Number 3 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, number 3.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Juan Gonzalez will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard is there, 1 away. So stepping in, number 40, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Vic McConnell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. Number 3 steps into the box. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Number 3 will step in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 thus far.
Solid double, too. He put a good hack on him.
High and deep to straightaway right. Richard ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Angelo Hernandez steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Willie Olivo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6-3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no... Number 3 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far.
And he looked really good on that double. Got something he could handle, and he put it out there where nobody was standing.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Juan Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. 0-1, here it comes. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw. Connor Ortiz steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Right, you're turning.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, 2 costly errors. Number 3 steps in now.
Pick one out.
Number 3.
Hey, like you can up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Travis is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but
Here now,
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Sharks. Ray Molina will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Number 3 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out. Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now.
Connor Ortiz will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
Hey, like you can.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
well, I think you better look out.
Robert Pena will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your
Roger
pitch and let it
Parra
rip.
will
Go.
stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit well on the ground to first.
Beat it out. Come on,
And the
come on,
two-out
easy
threat
out.
will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Number 3 stands in.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitch up there. Come on now.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Number 3 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Travis is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half. Number 3 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Number 3.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on,
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more important.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good match. Number 3 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Let's go now. 1 time.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain? And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
well, you talk about being locked in.
Come on, baby. Get your
Connor
pitch up. Let's
Ortiz
go.
will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Petrovich is there. 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK? Robert Pena will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Petrovich retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Number 3 steps in now.
Number 3.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like Doug Sutherland will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Number 3 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Arellano is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, this is really a laser right here.
Ortiz.
You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall.
Here we go.
Connor Ortiz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Robert Pena will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Reyes. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Number 3 stands in.
Number 3.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Escobar is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Doug Sutherland digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment.
Oh, what a play! In time.
Oh, love it.
Now
Boy, that's
batting,
really a great
second
play here at
baseman,
first. This ball has double written
Reyes.
all over it. But that's a great...
Number 3 will stand in. 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles thus far.
Yeah, Matt, he's been stroking it here. Definitely a solid contributor for his team in this one.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, you
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
Back here with our minor league pregame. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Ought to be a good one here between the Biloxi. Number 3 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 3.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Here you go.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Belted high in the air out to left. Arellano going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Number 3 steps into the box.
Number 3.
Come on, guy, get your pitch.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Arellano racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5. Number 3 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Here we go. Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Number 3 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far.
Oh, and you're seeing the ball as well as he is. You can't wait to dig in again. Fifth at bat here and a chance to make an even better game out of it.
Arellano is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And he is in there. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game. And
the show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Number 3 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Come on, big guy.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Pyle looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. Number 3 steps in now.
Number 3.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Hank Petrovitz will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. To first, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Number 3 will step in now. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs thus far.
Well, he's got that power stroke working, Matty, so why not get a little greedy and look for another one to drive?
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Let her rip, let her rip.
To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand.
Look, pick it up.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ramon Flores digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game. Roger Hara will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
On the ground to the left side.
Take a
Reined
turn. Look,
in.
look, pick it up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Number 3 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ramon Flores steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And hey, you know what? This game is not over. I mean, if these guys...
Roger Hara will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of...
Juan Gonzalez stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple of...
1 run scores. The runner scores from second. Number 3 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He has absolutely eaten them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Ramon Flores will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that... Back here with our minor league pregame. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 3 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alan Yamada heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, he makes the stop. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Now batting.
Oh, that is so smooth over there at first base. The ball's headed for the hole, but he pulls it in at full stretch. And then I thought he'd probably flip it, but he decides to just take it himself, and he wins that race to the bag.
Jose Calderon will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Tapper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Number 3 steps in now.
Leading off for the Shuckers, first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Decker is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. Number 3 will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but
we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Ramon Flores comes forward to hit with the winning run at first. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone. Alberto Gomez strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ground ball, and oh, this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't. Connor Ortiz will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Chopped weakly to the left, and he is out at the plate, taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead.
Hey, now we've got
Stepping in, Jeff Decker. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Number 3 stands in.
Number 3.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try.
Ramon Flores will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piedra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Alberto Gomez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly,